Hello there, friends. This is Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. I try to check in and update at least once a week and try to at least one other time a week share something that I've thought about, usually about keto, but sometimes just about this little journey that we call life. So today we got kind of a weekly check-in. It's been a very interesting week, to say the least. Within 12 hours of last week, the last time that I checked in with you, I came down with a pretty bad cold. I don't think it was the other big C word that everybody's afraid of, but I had a cold, had a sore throat, and a cough. It was very not fun for a couple of days. After that, my lovely wife came down with the same thing. It's all my son's fault, actually. He was sick earlier last week. But anyway, we're not going to place any blame there, Okay, maybe a little. But anyway, so my wife was sick. She was sick for most of the week. So it's been a very tough week, really just kind of a survival mode kind of week. My wife and I usually put a grocery order together at the beginning of the week, and we have meals planned out for the week. I think we're finally getting to a grocery order for this week today. So if that gives you an idea of what kind of a week we had, really kind of a survival mode week. But anyway, so as far as a health journey update, wanted to share a little bit about something interesting that I learned this week. First of all, I did survive. I had a couple little things that maybe weren't on my plan during the worst of my feeling crappy. That would have been like on Sunday, Monday, right in there. But really stayed keto, which was good. I felt that that was definitely a success for me. But one of the interesting things that I learned is that obviously there is a big emotional component to eating, certainly much more than nutrition. And I've dealt with that, for most of my adult life. And I've been doing keto. I've been on my keto journey for about 13 months, a little over 13 months now. And in that time, I think that I've had a lot of success in overcoming a lot of the emotional eating, but obviously not all of it. And certainly being sick kind of brought that into focus for me. I will say that I kind of learned two things, I guess. So I'm definitely still struggling with emotional eating as it comes to like eating for comfort, like when I don't feel well. When I feel sick, it's really hard for me to stick to my plan sometimes, not always. And like I said, I was sick for a good portion of this week, the beginning of this week anyway. And I didn't have a great week. I don't think I lost any weight this week, but I stayed on my plan, which was good, but it was hard. And so what I thought about is that, I'm definitely still struggling through, even 13 months in, still struggling with that part of the emotional eating, the eating for comfort, eating like when I'm stressed or when I don't feel well. The silver lining, or the woohoo success, though, I will say, is that my birthday is Monday. I will be 42 years old. And I don't think I really have a problem anymore with celebration eating, which is something that I really used to struggle with. Because my birthday is, my wife asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I want prime rib, which we're going to cook on my smoker. We're going to have some asparagus. Actually, we're going to have a whole weekend full of like my favorite keto foods. We're going to have a birthday cake, but my birthday cake is going to be a lemon cheesecake that is going to be keto cheesecake, of course. The one little treat that I'm going to allow myself is that lemon cheesecake, and I'm going to have some raspberries, some fresh raspberries on it. And I don't usually even do that as far as fruit goes, but I am going to do that. That's my treat. But I'm really not struggling with wanting to have things that aren't keto for my birthday. So I feel like a real success that I've had with my eating and with a success on my keto journey has been that I don't eat things on the SAD diet, things that I shouldn't eat, that I don't want to eat, when I celebrate anymore. Like, I'm not planning on doing that for my birthday. I'm not concerned about the upcoming holidays, about Thanksgiving, Christmas, certainly not worried about Halloween. But anyway, so I thought that's a real, something I'm really excited about, a real success for me. Definitely, one of those, what you'd call non-scale victories. But I definitely am aware of the fact that I still struggle with the eating for comfort, for when I don't feel well. And that's the thing I'm still working on. So yeah, wanted to share that this week. The second thing that I wanted to share with you this week is that archery deer season has opened in Nebraska. It opened on September 1st. And for the first time in probably 5 or 6 years, I decided to go archery hunting. The reason I stopped doing that was that I really had gotten to a point physically where I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't walk around. And where I archery hunt, not a lot of tree stand hunting. It's actually a lot of what they call spotting and stalking, which is basically you're trying to find the deer where they are, and then you try to kind of make your way close enough to them to where you could possibly get a shot at them. So it's a lot more physically demanding than, you know, hauling myself into a tree stand, which, by the way, I couldn't do either because I weighed too much to fit into a tree stand, or into a ground blind. I don't do much of that. Just where I hunt, it isn't very conducive to that type of hunting. But anyway, so I hadn't been deer hunting in 5 or 6 years, archery hunting. And I went out this morning, got up at 5 o'clock, and I was down there by a little bit after 6, and I hiked around for 2.5 hours. I saw a bunch of deer, got to watch the sunrise. It was a beautiful morning. It's going to be a warm day, but it was 55 degrees this morning. I call it outdoor therapy. It was a beautiful day. I was so grateful for the opportunity to be out in nature. And I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful that I have the ability to go out and do that now. I really didn't before. I've said this on many of my videos. I will continue to say it. I feel like this way of eating has given me my life back. I can do the things that I want to do. I can get out and be an active, healthy person. That's who I am. And I'm so thankful for that. It was such a beautiful morning. And it was just great to be out in nature. So just wanted to share that non-scale victory that I had this week. The last thing that I wanted to share, I am going to continue to go through, trusty notebook here, my notes from the keto conference. Like I said, I try to share a little bit of something every time that I share a video with you. Today, to kind of close up my update, I wanted to share a little bit about what Dr. Jamie Seaman said in her talk. She was the host of the Hard to Kill Summit in Omaha, which was my first keto conference. I went there a few weeks ago. She talked about the difference between lifespan and health span. And I guess that's what I was kind of just talking about with what I'm able to do now, to be able to go out and go archery deer hunting and walk around in the hills. I want to be healthy, and I want my health span to be long and to be good. Lifespan, you know, is just being alive. She basically said, well, how do you want to spend your last 10 years? And I thought, what an interesting concept, what an interesting thought. Now, none of us know how long we're going to be here on this earth. I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. We don't know. But we're trying to do everything that we have within our power to make our life as enjoyable, impactful, as good as we possibly can. And one of the ways that we do that is by taking care of ourselves and taking care of our bodies. And being able to enjoy a health span rather than just a lifespan. So that was the last thought that I wanted to leave you with today. And like I said, it does kind of relate to the other things that I wanted to talk to you about today. About how I feel like I've gotten a health span where I didn't really have one. I was just kind of existing. But I really am living life now, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for all of you out there. If you like my videos, please hit the little like button. Share these with your friends, anybody who you think it might be helpful to. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. Hit the little bell icon so that the next time I share a video that you'll be alerted that it's out there. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of your love and your support. I feel like I couldn't do this without you. Keep calm and keto on, and we'll talk to you next week.